Godzilla has fought a lot of different types of monsters over the years, but what would happen if he fought a sea monster just like himself? Let's find out in my review of Ebirah Horror of the Deep. Since the last two Godzilla movies had King Ghidorah in them, this movie would take place on an island and have a sea monster in it. A fun fact about Ebirah's name is that in Japanese, Ebi means shrimp, so technically Ebirah's real name is Shrimpra. This time the movie would be directed by Jun Fukuda, who would return to direct many more Godzilla movies. Masaru Sato, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, would also return to do the music multiple more times, and as always, Hiro Nakajima would play Godzilla. Since most of the Godzilla scenes in this movie were filmed in the water, this would be challenging for Hiro Nakajima, especially since the Godzilla suit weighed a ton. The movie starts off with this guy whose brother is lost at sea, and he meets two other guys who really want a yacht, and so basically they team up to find the guy's brother. But eventually they agree on everything and it's all cool, but later there's a big storm, and that's where they meet the antagonist of this movie, Ebirah. Their ship is crashed by Ebirah and they are stranded on an island, and they basically just explore the island for the next 5 minutes. They then discover terrorists on the island, called the Red Bamboo, and they are imprisoning the Shobijin. One of the Shobijin escapes from the Red Bamboo, and she becomes friends with our main characters. They hide from the Red Bamboo in a cave, and that's where they discover something insane. Godzilla's still alive, and they start coming up with a plan. They then attach a sword with a wire to the top of the mountain. Basically how it works is when there's a lightning storm, the lightning will strike the sword, and it will go through the wire, wake up Godzilla, and Godzilla will beat up Ebirah. Well, it turns out that their plan actually worked. Godzilla wakes up from his slumber, breaks out of the cave, and starts heading to kick Ebirah's lobster butt. Godzilla and Ebirah then engage in an epic battle in the water. Honestly, the thunderstorm in the sea just made everything 100 times cooler. But Ebirah is no match for the mighty Godzilla and is defeated by the king of the monsters. Godzilla then starts to head back to the island. Then one of the main characters that I forgot the name of runs away from the Red Bamboo, and right when the Red Bamboo's about to get her, Godzilla scares the Red Bamboo off. Then, for literally no reason at all, Godzilla is attacked by a giant, weird, bird-looking thing. I remember thinking to myself while watching this movie, why the heck is there a giant bird? Then, one of the Red Bamboo soldiers presses a button that will make the entire island explode, but thankfully Mothra wakes up to save everyone. Yes, Mothra is also in this movie. Right after everyone leaves the island, main character that I should know the name of feels bad for Godzilla, and suddenly everyone starts telling him to get off the island. Well, I guess Godzilla can understand human language or something? I don't know, because he jumps off the island right before it explodes. The movie was released on December 17th, 1966, and was kinda in the middle with critics. Its American version, Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, was released in 1969. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.